Galactica, got rhymes per capita. I'm shining through the aperture, but I'm not gonna
figured out that Idris Elba was British.
Oh, that fucked me up. That fucks me up.
bust no caps for ya. That's another genre. I'm the black bomber, track charmer, sack burner, distract burdens. If it ain't that urgent, nerve prince, word sentinel, invisible infidel, innocent.
It's always a privilege to spit with laws. I'm a reality speaker, forget the cars. I'm learning how to teleport to reach the Mars. When you love this and live this, you spit your bars. I spit a quick barrage, switch to ours.
Has the right to dream. There are endless possibilities stretched out before him.
And to trust in your own power.
Whatever happens from now on, you stand firm and face your destiny without fear, but with courage.
What awaits him down the path, he will then have to choose.
No one's gonna give you a map. You've got to walk your own path.
The children leave their homes in search of this quest.
What is thy desire?
As they search, they are always asking questions. What's out there? What's waiting for me?
Why was I made? Who made me? And what did they make me for?
Are you gonna go up into space with your old man or not?
Maybe I'll never get over this.
I've lived my life following my dreams, and I don't have any regrets.
You're gonna just keep running away?
Just keep running away? I'm not running.
8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5,
Today's
4,
Easter.
3,
Thank God it's
2,
Friday, right?
1, 0.
Motherfuckers getting off of work. Even though it's like 3:14. Yeah, I'm like, high as hell. Nah,
Believe in
I'm just
yourself.
hit the intro.
And create
Let's
your
get
own
started.
destiny.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Jerked you off at super speed, so it's.
It might seem ill, feeling to be a dream, guys.
ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
You gonna say Alec Gordon? If you don't like English voices, why do you read manga in English, bitch?
Aren't you trying to read
Japanese
Japanese
too lazy
for
to learn
years?
Japanese. Hey, yo, what up, everyone? Today, I'm gonna be continuing doing this. Now I'm just gonna be coloring, and then we're gonna put this shit on booth with the colors and stuff like that. I'm just doing the colors for now to show this off for the picture stuff and all that good stuff. But welcome everybody to the stream. We're still gonna be doing art, and I'm gonna listen to videos on the side. So if y'all guys want to come in, suggest a video I should watch, you know, hit me up and send me the video. I'll live react to it. Anyway, let's get this started. I'm listening to something called Racist Fatigue from Antonio Talks, who everybody should follow Antonio if you're a black if you're black on YouTube or whatnot. He actually spitting some facts sometimes.
Bro, racism has to be the most low IQ activity you can involve yourself in. Now, a lot of racists love to use the counter argument of it's not racism, it's pattern recognition. We're just judging you based off your actions. But here's the thing. If we're gonna base off patterns and you know, data and statistics, when I'm out in public with my children and I see a white man, 7 out of the 10 times I'm gonna come across a child, you know what? So, you know, I need to clutch my kids and not be friendly towards you if we're using that logic. And I want to address something because I get comments like this all the time. People call me a racist. They say I'm a black supremacist. I be like, bro, what? This is the thing, y'all. I am pro-black. And for some reason, white people think pro-black is anti-white. That is not the case. The only reason they think that is because pro-white has always been anti-black. pro-white has always been anti-black. It doesn't mean that pro-black is anti-white. And the reason for this is because a lot of black men today are raccoons. Like, if you go online, most of them are going to be trying to kiss up to the white man. You know, they're conservative. So when they see a brother like me, they think I'm racist. No. But anyway, though, man, I got racism fatigue, okay? It's 2025. Race relations in America should be getting better, but it's the complete opposite.
Stop driving like an asshole.
Don't try to run.
Stop driving like an asshole, you fuck.
Wow.
It is great. You know what's great? You see this? You're still gonna be black, and we're not. Make sure you tell them you're a.
Whoa.
I'm still white. You're still black.
Whoa. Damn.
It's funny too, cause Zai's an old man. He should know fucking better. But racism's still out there. Remember, we got our civil rights during the '60s, and people still ain't fucking forgave that shit, which is crazy. Like, imagine being racist for nothing, bro. Like, what are you gonna gain from this, bro?
Tag is P430818.
Hey, one thing about it, bro, being black is like the best thing ever. If I had to die 1,000 times and I came back 1,000 times, I'm gonna be black 1,000 times. Like, I never want to be another race. And it's crazy because these like racists think that we don't like being black. Bro, we love being black. It's the like, come on, bro. Yeah, we don't like what comes with being black, with all the racism and the hate, but bro, we might be the superior race. And this the thing though, y'all. It just makes sense. We originated in Africa. If we're going off the scientific definitions, right? We originated in Africa. To be able to withstand the heat from the sun, everybody was already black to start off with. So we're the fucking blueprint. That's why they be mad. We're the blueprint. You didn't start off white. White was a mutation. Not trying to be disrespectful, racist. It's just facts.
And you know what I noticed? I hate to speak on it, but it's reality. It's a sad reality. Racism really do exist. You know what I'm saying? You know how much times I be in this truck and I pop my head up and a white person walk, they about to come up to the truck, then they turn around. It's just sad. Today, this guy. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother, and all, you know?
This man was so startled.
Yeah, I find it kind of funny that in a world where we have all this information, where we are connected or whatnot, people still choose to be ignorant, and it fucking sucks. Like, racism is actually pulled in ignorance because when you see these people who actually are racist, they're mostly ignorant, stupid, or end up being so close-minded in their own shit that they don't realize that there's other shit out there. So they go off what they see on social media and the internet and what they see on actual media like TV and shit like that, and see like, oh, black people are killing their own, or black people are just doing this, that, and the third, even though it's only a small section of black people who do that. Not every single black person out here sagging their pants, with their booty out, trying to be all like watermelon and chicken and shit like that. No, y'all motherfuckers put that on us. We didn't put that on ourselves, bro. But it is what it is. Motherfuckers want to be racist, let them be racist. They when the time comes, they'll figure out how stupid they are.
I'm talking about, you can see it in the video. He jumped, seen the black.
And that's the same thing that goes for white liberals too, because those are the worst racists, the ones that think you can't defend yourself, or they have to defend you for others and shit like that. Fuck those guys too.
Person, I said, hey, you couldn't even speak back. Turned around and left. It is so sad for us to be people.
Watch somebody gonna justify, be like, no, he didn't turn away because he was black, bro. It was because he was black. What else could it have been, yo? He was a man? Nah. It's because he was a nigga.
We people. We all but we do get treated differently. People may not realize it or see it, but we don't get these things as easy as white people. That's a fact. We don't get things easy.
It's a fact. As black people, bro, I'm gonna put it up, but like the income gap is like black people, then Hispanics, then white, then Asian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we at the lowest totem pole, bro, and it's like, damn, what is the reason for that? You know, if anything, it should be.
So we go through the hard. We work hard. We have to go through the extra red tape, the extra stops, the extra nose. We go through that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We own these nice things. A lot of those restaurants and stuff that y'all go to, they probably owned by a black person. But you don't know, we gotta hide ourselves. It's sad that we gotta hide ourselves for you to come patronize our business. That's why I wish my homeboy never died. It was gonna be like yin and yang. But it's just me now. You know what? and I'm a good person. I'm a great person. I deal with everybody the same. I call the dudes my brothers. I call the ladies babes of my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I treat people well. You know what I'm saying? And I even listen to everybody. I'm a great person. I don't look at a color and think this person.
Fair warning, do not say that to yourself as a great person, but in this circumstance when it comes to like racism or whatnot, that's fine, but please don't say that you're a great person online, bro, because motherfuckers would be like, you're not great, because if you were, you won't have to say it and shit like that.
I don't even know what you think.
Right.
If anything, I should feel some type of way. But I want you guys to realize to wake up. It's 2025 about to be 2026. I work very hard. Very hard. I cook food to bring everybody together. Don't miss out on something great because you see a person color.
What a lot of white people do not understand is that, bro, racism, white supremacy, for example, will detriment other white people more. I feel like America would agree on all of this free healthcare stuff, you know, free food for the kids, everything. I feel like they will agree on all of that if America was like 95% white, 95% white Christians. If that was it, bro, they would want to give all of those health benefits and everything to everybody. But since America is such a melting pot and it got black, white, you know, immigrants, they're like, nah, these, you think we finna get it? Like, it just makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
Look, I'm be respectful as possible.
No, you're not being
Bro,
respectful.
mad because I'm driving through this. This is a property owner right here, right?
Yeah,
this is a property owner.
right here, sir.
That sign said.
Yeah, come on out here.
I'm confused going on right now. So the man telling him he can't pass through.
Just go through with that track.
That sign say residents and guests only, right?
You're not a guest here. You're not a guest
What?
here, sir.
That say residents and guests,
You're not
right?
a guest. I'm sorry.
That's a property owner right there, right?
That's private. It comes through
That's
A1A.
residents and guests, right?
No, sir.
Residents and guests, right? Residents and guests, right? What's your name?
This neighborhood.
What's your name?
Dave.
Dave what?
What's your name?
Dave what?
What's your name?
Just look at him, bro.
Get out of my
Bro, you're stuck inside his face, nigga. The fuck?
face, bro.
Bro, you walked in my face.
Okay, yeah.
Right, you can't.
This ain't the problem you want, bro. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm
You're
recording
not
you,
coming
bro.
through here. You're not coming through there.
I'm not coming through here.
No.
This
Stop
ain't the
me.
60s, bro. You will
Stop
get
me.
your ass
Drive
dropped.
through.
Stop me.
Drive through.
Dave, stop me, Dave.
What's your name?
And I'll be glad my brothers act like this in these videos because, you know, like seeing it through the video or even comments, they be like, bro, I would have did this, I would have did that. You can't react like that. If you react like that, that is what they want. They want you to get mad, be angry, be the angry black man, hurt them so they can sue you in court and you go to jail. It ain't worth it, bro. Instead, we record them like this and show them how stupid they is. We remain calm, remain collective. You know, sad to say, I be saying I don't want to be the bigger person, but in this situation, be the bigger person. Because like I said, if you record it and you show how they really act, they end up losing jobs, they lose money, they family look at them different. So record stuff like this. It's always best to act this way. Even when they're aggressive, they get in your face. Now if they touch you, you record it and you do what you gotta do. But do not be the aggressor. Don't hit first. Remain calm and just let them see how animalistic they are. Because they love calling people animals, but are the main ones that are barbaric and doing all the things that they proclaim you to do. So yeah, big shout out to this brother. He holding it down right now.
Stop me, Dave.
What's your name?
Stop me, Dave.
Excuse me.
Stop me, Dave.
Get out of my fucking...
Stop me, Dave.
You ain't going
Stop
through
me,
here.
Dave.
I am.
Stop me, Dave. Mind your
gonna
business,
stand
bro.
right
I'm
here.
working, bro.
I'm on private property. I don't care.
Mind your business, Dave.
What company do you work for?
What?
Let's get a hold of what company. Is that your
This is
company?
my company.
I'm sorry to pause, but I'll have to always bring this up. What is up with this like white, like I don't know. Whenever I come across this video, it's like a white person feel like they're in charge. It's no other people around, so they feel like they gotta come take control of the situation. Be like, are you really what you say you are? Do you really work here? Are you really living here? And it's like, you wouldn't question that if it was a white man. I know for a fact. Know for a fact 100%. So, racism, bro. It's racism.
You can look on the track and see it.
Okay, I will.
Call you need to call, bro. I'm recording
Okay,
you.
you see him right here now. I'm showing.
Residents and guests only.
I don't get a name here. He's Kubota. I guess that's his name.
Residents and guests only. I'm a guest doing a job.
Private property this way.
Bro.
This private property, right?
My friend, this is private property. I've been here 40 years. You don't know what you're talking
Bro, you
about.
funny as I don't know what, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You funny.
Good,
This
good.
private
It ain't
property.
trying to be funny.
Private property.
Private property right there. I'm telling you
Private
nicely,
property.
with all respect, and you come back at me.
Private property.
Okay.
Trey Taylor.
Private property, Dave.
I think I got enough footage of
Okay, Dave.
Okay,
I got you,
Dave.
mate. Fuck out my face, bro.
I love black people, man. We so fucking
That's
funny.
private property. This is private property.
Bro, I ain't trying to hurt you, bro. Move out my
Tell
face,
you
bro.
what, man, you're messing in private property.
Listen, bro, I did not touch you.
Right now.
Call the sheriff. I got you on record the whole time. I didn't touch you.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Get a breather first. Go ahead.
Well, I am.
Get a breather first. Get your breather.
Thank you.
You mess with the guy trying to work, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just go in your house.
I'm trying to work. This is private property.
Go in your house and do your little wood fixtures or something in there, bro. Do your little wood fixtures, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Dave.
Keep recording.
Dave.
Keep recording.
Dave. Dave. I want you to touch me.
I got all night, pal.
I want you to touch me.
That's the thing about it. They have, like, bro, y'all be old, retired. You could be traveling, enjoying your life, spending time with your grandkids, bro. You won. But instead, you want to mess with people, particularly black people. Like, come on, bro. These people hate this.
So, I feel that it's boredom that people actually just dead asses do this. It's dead ass 100% boredom. And they don't know what to do. They see something that looks exciting, so they go outside, cause trouble, or whatnot, because they're just fucking bored. And it's kind of sad that, like, they do this shit thinking, like, oh, I'm just gonna leave then since you're just right. No, bro, you're just fucking bored. That's all what it is. Old man's bored. He's over, like, probably 60 years old, just fucking in people's business, bro.
See that it's a new era, and we not suppressed no more. We don't gotta submit to them. You know, and I give this the analogy all the time, but as black people, if we go into like an all-white space and we just to ourselves, we not all hippity-happity, you know, that's kind of high. I'm just chill. I ain't really trying to be all in your face. So if you act like that for some reason, it bothers them. But let's say you go into it, I try to put it like as being a pet. Like they like when you act like a pet. Say you go into a place, you be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you? Like it's like they want you to be all uppity-uppity. But if you not that, then you're a problem. You get what I'm saying, bro? I be yapping.
If you touch me, I'm gonna knock your ass clean out.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah, I'm good.
I promise you.
I'm good.
I'm gonna knock your ass clean out.
I'm a peaceful man.
I'm gonna knock your ass clean out. You
Can't
touch
tell,
me.
I'm a peaceful
Touch
man.
me.
Get out of my face.
Touch me.
You're not coming through
Dave,
here.
you can't hear fucking with me, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear fucking with me.
Yeah.
Touch me.
This is private
Touch
property.
me.
Man, that man.
You know,
most
fix
definitely
this
required
property
that,
weed.
man.
No, I'm
I'm telling
kidding.
you.
Knock your ass clean out. You need to mind your goddamn business. Go on, do what you need to do. Dave.
This is like it's in Florida,
All
too.
that goddamn picture you want. I'm licensed, insured. Take all the pictures you want.
They don't like that, bro. They don't love to see a
Oh, this
brother.
is private.
Especially when you like unapologetic, like you got dreads or something. You know what I'm saying?
Private
They don't like that.
property.
I love how he's throwing the British and fucking Aussie voice on it.
Wait, you having trouble working your phone, Dave?
No problem at all. Joe, what's your name?
Need some help?
That's fine.
I actually like your fit, bro. You look pretty sporty, bro.
You look great, man.
Hey, why you shaking,
I'm
bro?
done talking to you.
I've been done talking to you, bro. I ain't want to talk to you in the first place.
Yeah, that's all right.
You trying to know my name? You trying to know?
This is private property.
You trying to know where
You're
I
coming through
stay
here
at?
like it was,
Dang, Dave.
Hey, Dave, what you think you gonna do? Come drop some drugs
Dang,
off
boy,
here,
Dave,
bro?
you something else, man. You mess with a
Dropping
working
drugs is
man.
crazy.
Right.
You mess with a working man. Come on, man. Check my hands out, man. Working man, dog.
Right, like, come
You mess
on.
with a working man, Dave. Come on, man. I wasn't bothering you. I'm going to lay some grass. Come on, Dave. Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff, Dave.
Wasting them people's time, man.
He cracked me up, man.
Yeah, I know. You the same, man. Just looking at you, bro. Well, your ear big as hell, bro. Big ass goddamn elephant ears, bro. God.
Yeah, nigga, roasting
mullet
him, nigga. What?
He want to say nigga so
mullet.
bad. You want to hit him with that.
Retarded. You retarded. Bro.
He was like, he got me on camera. I can't do it.
You done, Dave?
No, not yet, pal.
Well, look. Call the sheriff. Tell him to come back here. I'm going to finish my job before the sun go down.
Someone commented, why exchange so many words with these people? You got a point. But I feel like it's just kind of like a mind thing with them. Like when they see you not mad at the racism, bro, and you make a joke out of it, it irritates them. You know, because you're not coming off as a typical, stereotypical angry black male. You know what I'm saying? So I understand these interactions, you know? I understand why they act like that. This comment right here says it perfectly. Say, I would because it's fun to entertain their prejudices. In my opinion, it's hilarious to piss off a race. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I don't know. That's just me. Like I said, I grew up in an era playing online where people were just racist as hell to me. So it's like, if I hear the N-word, it doesn't really do anything. If I hear, you know, so it's funny, bro. I'll be like, y'all is dumb as hell in the brain. You know, you're dumb as hell. You mad at me because I don't burn up in the sun. My skin soak it up. Your skin, I'm sorry, my wife. Hey, chill. So this is a follow-up video.
Look, nothing getting this white paper or whatnot, but if you're white and racist, bro, I'm just gonna call you a sun dodger. Dead ass. I think that shit's funny, bro. Sun dodger is the most funniest. Dude, sun dodger needs to be a word that's to be ingrained for my lexicon for 2026, bro. That shit's funny.
Where you going, Dave? Come on, man. I was really enjoying you.
I guess he ended up letting him finish the work.
Dave. Hey, man, come on, man. We pals, man. Don't do me like that, man. Dave, you my buddy, ain't it? Come on, Dave. You my pal, ain't it? Come on, man.
Man, hey, you better stop playing with him. He about
Don't
to
do me like that, Dave.
fucking KKK on your ass, boy. Someone commented, "Did you get to finish your work?" He said yes. So, you know, it be for no reason, bro. No reason at all. Just to bother people. And this brother handled it perfectly. This how you have to handle these interactions, okay? Don't play into it. Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Keep your guard up, you know, but also don't take it serious, bro. They have mental problems. Hey, anyway, though, man, that's it for this video. If y'all want to see something similar to this.
Yeah, fucking, it's fucking just sad, you know, to be that ignorant. And, like, now, that's just sad, bro. Because, like, you have no reason to be racist. Like, if you don't, like, if you're white, if you don't fuck with black people, but you have a negative view of with black people or whatnot, then, like, fucking don't worry about it. Or just, like, you know, actually learn that it's not 90% of black people who does this shit. It's mostly, like, fucking less than, like, 30%, since we're, like, what, 17% of the population, I think? But motherfuckers were like, oh, but y'all guys are 90% of the jails. Nah, that's not even fucking true, bro. Like, y'all guys do 90% of the crimes and stuff. Where did the statistic come from, though? Like, dead ass. I want to know where that statistic came from. Do the lighter blue on the side. Let's. And then, damn, I knew it was gonna go black. All right. Oh shit, Sammy called. Hold on. You gotta stop playing tag like this. Shit. Is she in chat? No? It is what it is. Alright, we don't want to listen to another video. Because we're almost done with this.
Hello, sunphobic male sapien mayo maggots. I see you
Male
all
maggots is
congregating
crazy.
to the comment section to immediately say, yeah, you're right, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Let me just state this right now. Shut up. As a matter of fact, anybody, just don't even comment anything. Period. In any capacity, without watching at least 6 minutes. I'm just asking for 6 minutes of your time. That's it. That's all I want. Anybody that's gonna call me an Uncle Tom or say, ah man, I can tell that he's with a white woman, I want you to just shut up for 6 minutes. Can you do you have the ability to not type in I want to see if you have the strength of character to do that. So let's get this out of the way. You should not hate yourself for the color of your skin. Don't know why that's revolutionary. Don't know why that causes this uproar on the internet. You just shouldn't, period. The very fact this needs to be stated is a testament to how far our conversation has drifted from reason, from the turbulent waters of performative penance. We have gone so far away from everything that I have to make this title, this statement, that you should not hate yourself for just being born white. We are witnessing a dangerous conflation, a fusion of the acknowledgement of historical systems with the assignment of personal inherited sin. That's not justice. that is an alchemy of the soul, turning the lead of collective history into the gold of individual guilt. I see so much white guilt every single day. I'm so sorry that you are black and I am white. I should use my power, my privilege to make your life better. This forges a chain that binds everyone it touches when you feel guilty about the fact that you're white. And this is not about denying history. Obviously, America was founded by not the best people. It was founded by slave owners and people that felt like they had a birthright to this land, that caused the Trail of Tears. They did horrible, evil, disgusting things. That stole inventions from black people and women. The reason Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is now called Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the modern Prometheus, is because of the work that it took to finally get it done. This is crazy. To do that, to deny history will be an act of profound and intellectual and moral cowardice. Deeply, would suck ass. If you want to be crass about it, the architecture of the modern world was, in many ways, engineered by white European empires. That's history. I cannot deny that. Its foundations are undeniably mixed with the mortar of conquest, extraction, and a brutally systemized on an industrial scale. But you sitting here now, you white person watching this video, are not an empire. You are a single consciousness, a person who inherited a certain pigment in a specific moment in time. Same with you, black person, or you, fair skin, whatever skin you may be. You just got it, just lucked out. You're just either unlucked or lucked out. To assign you the sins of a system you did not design, a past you did not enact, is to engage in the very same essentialist tribal logic that powered those oppressive systems in the first place. It is to argue that bloodline dictates destiny, a poisonous idea that we should have learned to reject centuries ago. So just give me a second, okay? You can skip this ad. I put chapters in the video so you can skip the ad. You do not have to watch the ad. This is a sponsored ad. Hey, you actually stuck around for the ad? I'm so proud. My issue primarily isn't the guilt in itself, it's the evolution that people will get guilty and then they get self-hatred. It's where the pathology truly sets in. Guilt can be a catalyst. It can spur examination and motivate amends. It's great. I think guilt helps. I think feeling guilty, maybe you cheated on somebody, maybe you ran somebody over and said, oh, maybe I should go back and make sure he's okay. Maybe you done something bad. Guilt is great. I think it's fun. Self-hatred, that paralyzes you. There's no help in self-hatred. It is a spiritual quicksand. It sucks. It does not lead to growth. It leads to a performative, self-flagellating stasis. It's horrible. So in a cruel irony, it recenters whiteness in a new and insidious way. That's the worst part. This is why I hate this, because by them being angry and sad and feeling all this thing, now they're saying, oh, well, now I'm sad. Oh, well, now I'm sad. I finally understand what you guys feel, don't I? Yeah, you know what? We're all friends now. I get that we ruined your lives back then, so we're all even now. No harms, no fouls. We're good? That's the issue. You got, oh my God, every single time you say, that's what white people do. That's the white people thing. That's the white people thing. They now are going to say, well, that's what Negroes do. All right, yeah, gotcha. How about that? How about that? Yeah, that's right. You're on welfare.
Yeah, no, they're just gonna do that. This is 100% automatically. There's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of fucked that like a lot of people get put under a certain stereotype. I don't have a line. Do I have a line? I do have a line. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Fair and Bay, Mama Jamal? Gotcha. Caught you slipping, didn't I? Haha, you're as dark as under the bed. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna fight back in that same way. So you can't say that that's racist. Well, you're being racist too. No, I'm being prejudiced, which is different than racism, because racism is systematic. See, you're speaking in ebonics. I don't understand what you're saying. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. The room still revolves around white people every single time. It's not even as an authority figure, but as a perpetual, professional apologist. This is not even allyship when they feel guilty or self-hatred. It's a new form of narcissism disguised as wokeness. That's what happens. They say, well, I'm strong and you're weak, so I have the ability to make things right. So I feel bad about being white. It helps no marginalized group to have an ally who is too busy hating themselves to effectively stand beside anyone. That's the issue. Do you grasp that? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to be precise about history. You did not pilot the slave ships, white people. You like this in modern day. You didn't pilot the slave ships, right? You didn't do it across the Middle Passage. You did not draw the arbitrary conflict-seeding borders of the Berlin Conference. You didn't do that. You are not the monarch signing charters for colonial companies, nor the Pope issuing doctrines of discovery. Even if your direct ancestors held the whip, you are not them. You inhabit a different...
True, this is why I can't just automatically just hate white people like that, because, like, mind you, not every single fucking white person is not out there to fucking get you. Are there a lot that are ignorant? Yes. Oh, wait. She has a new message. Oop. Honey. Yeah, I'm streaming, so if you called me, I didn't hear any of it.
Honey.
And she keeps saying, honey, I don't know if she could hear me or not.
Honey, how is my beautiful baby?
A little annoyed, kind of tired, but just chilling. What's up?
Aww. I just wanted to say hi and that I love you.
Aww.
And I hope you have a good stream.
You're not gonna stay for the stream, or you gotta go to work?
I don't have work today, but I work tomorrow.
What? And you're not gonna stay in here with me? What? That's wild.
I'll stay. I'm gonna just play some Minecraft while I do.
Oh wait, are you gonna stream Minecraft today or no?
I streamed earlier today.
Oh shit, I must have been asleep when you streamed.
Yeah, my little sleepy baby.
Yeah, fucking, I took a shower this morning, like 1 a.m. and haven't been able to sleep since. I did get some sleep around like 5 a.m. and I woke up at around like 1 o'clock. So like, I'm still kind of tired, but I fucked my sleep schedule again, working on this damn project.
Aww.
But
I'm sorry.
But it is what it is.
Kinu. My little baby. My little baby.
But no, yeah, fuck, I've just been chilling, you know? Oh, it's a language. So, language from, like, is Arab? These times are found in Indo-Aryan languages. Blah, 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 region of Pakistan and India. Oh, okay.
Body, a different mind, a different moment. The concept of guilt by bloodline is a...
But no, hun, if you need to go and all that good stuff, I'm gonna be here.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too, hun. Enjoy your game.
You have a good stream.
Okay, I won't stream cheat on you then.
Bro.
Bye. While I go watch other girls stream. Bye.
Talk to you soon, honey. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. I'm gonna give her that I'm gonna give that woman a baby one day. I'm saying this shit out loud.
The pre-enlightenment.
Gonna impregnate her like some NTR ugly bastard. And like get pregnant, plop, 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 plop. Just all extra loud in her ear.
Norky. Dalanghita. Dalanghita.
That is a long fucking name.
Jeruk kepro. Tangerine. Tangerine.
Melee doesn't have a fucking unique word for tangerine? Damn, that sucks. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna continue listening to this.
Superstition. Are you aware of that? It is a relic of feudal thinking that has no place In a world starving for moral clarity, that is not how you have conversation. You are stupid if you think that. Your task is not to wear history like a hair shirt you were forced into at birth. Your task is to raise awareness, a clear-eyed, unflinching understanding of how that history shapes the present. That's it. That's it. And you can be happy of your culture. You can be happy of the good parts of the culture. And black people have bad stuff. White people have bad stuff. Mexican people have bad stuff. Venezuelans have bad stuff. Nicaraguan have bad stuff. Japan has bad stuff. Everybody has bad stuff in history. Are you aware of that? It's not just singly thing. America is not the center of the world. I want you to really grasp that. America is not the center of Earth. The simplistic narrative of oppressor and oppressed, the very system of white supremacy, was a pyramid scheme that devastated the vast majority of white people as well. This is not a claim of equivalence, by the way. The violence enacted upon black and brown bodies was and is categorically different and more severe, but it is a necessary complication. The feudal serf tied to the land, the Irish tenant farmer starved during the potato famine, the Welsh miner coughing his lungs out in the dark, the countless poor white soldiers sent to die in wars for elites' interests. They were not kings. They were cannon fodder in the empire project. They were granted the psychological wage of whiteness, a sense of superiority over someone else to distract from the fact that they were also being exploited. Their pride was a consolation prize, a shining trinket to make them forget their chains. The issue, and I say this all the time, is not only money, right? Money, green privilege, money, but it's the fact that we're ants fighting ants while the grasshoppers are looking at us saying, yeah, look at those ants fight. Hollywood and popular history sold us this big lie, a lie to everyone, including white people. It crafted a fantasy lineage of knights, queens, and pioneers, erasing the far more common reality of poverty, peasantry, and powerlessness, because that was most people. Most people were peasants. You were told you were descendant from royalty, when the statistical truth is you are far more likely descended from someone who scraped dirt from dawn till dusk for a lord who owned them. That's your history. That's the culture you can be so proud of. That's what you got. Same as most people. You suck too. This manufactured heritage was a tool making you feel invested in a glory that was never yours. White people, we used to be knights and sires and serfs, and we used to own land. No, you didn't.
Mandarina.
No, you didn't. You probably died in the potato famine. That's what probably happened. Probably married your cousin. That's probably what happened. So
crazy.
You would defend a system that never truly served you. You suck. You suck. The narrative of universal white historical power is a myth designed to create complicity in some and resentment in others. It's disgusting.
Mandarina.
The harm crystallizes when this complexity is flattened, when whiteness is treated as a monolithic identity synonymous with villainy. Oh my goodness, he's white, he's a villain. When your very existence is framed as a stain, your voice as an inherent threat, this is not progressive. It is prejudice in a new bottle. It is creating a generation of people psychologically hamstrung, so terrified of saying the wrong thing that they say nothing at all, which is, in the end, just another way of upholding the status quo. Paralyzed guilt is not a virtue. It is the absence of courage. It sucks. It sucks so much. So no, do not hate yourself for being white. Hate the system that taught you whiteness was a crown. Hate the history books that lied to you, that inflated your story while erasing others, you peasant, just like me. I was a peasant too. I wasn't some royalty, some high dynasty. I wasn't a witch back in the day. Oh, I was the witch you were born. No, you dummy. You were a peasant. That's what you were. Hate the...
This is a crazy ass fucking rant that I'm listening to right now. Where is she? Here, she should be right here, right? There's I'm gonna change. We're gonna change it to this. I'm gonna paste that, right? And that's gonna get pasted. Then I'm gonna do the same for this. Bam.
Manipulation that tells you feel either unearned pride or unearned shame. There is nothing noble in this paralysis. The goal is not self-annihilation. The goal is honest self-inventory, to see whiteness not as your core identity, but as one thread in the vast tapestry of your being, a single thread tangled in a history you must understand, but not one that defines your entire moral worth. The way forward is not through a spiral of guilt, but a spiral of action. Use whatever privilege your skin color affords you in a given situation, not to offer endless performative apologies, but to amplify silence others, to intervene in moments of microaggression, to listen, truly listen, with the goal of understanding, not of crafting your own defense. Do this not because you are ashamed of who you are, but because you are connected to the humanity of others. Disgusting. This is a soil where real solidarity grows. You are allowed to be white and be compassionate. You are allowed to be white and fight for justice. You are allowed to be white and belong to the solution. What defines you is not your ancestry, but your choices right now in this breath. The world does not need your silence, wrought from self-loathing. It needs your voice, grounded in clarity, and your hands ready to work. So don't hate yourself. Understand, grow up, show up. This is how you help. That is the only way anyone ever heals. Now you may comment whatever you want to say about insulting me, but I got a whole rest of this video.
Yeah, I'm gonna comment right now. But no, that's from Zero's TV. He's just writing off. I really have nothing to say on this because like 90% of the time he's right. But that's just me dick riding. We're actually gonna watch some Straight in the Bowl. He changed his name?
Well, boys, today is tomorrow.
Yo, he got his fitted cap on, bro. We about to hear some New York ass accent.
Nina Lynn is in the news. And if you guys don't know who Nina Lynn is, let me just go ahead and play a clip that you probably heard. All right, this one was heard around the streets. I'm pretty sure like 2023, 2024. It's a Side Talk interview. You guys don't know what Side Talk is? It's essentially like 1 minute clips of New Yorkers going fucking crazy over some random shit. And she's basically this woman.
Oh, fuck the quarantine, bitch! Got me fucked up. I ain't staying the fucking side. I was out there.
Nigga! Yo, I know she says nigga around black people, bro. There's no way she talks like that and doesn't say nigga. Nigga, yo!
Every motherfucking day. What's good? Mayor de Blasio, get my ass, bitch!
Your voice has been subject to a lot of controversy. People are saying it's fake. What do you want to say to him?
Man, let me tell you something. Suck my dick. I've always been sound like this, bitch. What's up? What's up?
Yo! Yo! Every time I hear her, bro, it's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna follow her as a streamer or anything like that. I just think it's funny as fuck. She looks like how she looks. Like, you can tell she got hood in her because of the way how she dressed and everything like that. So she's gonna sound like that. So obviously she's gonna sound mad hood. That's crazy.
I ain't broke. I don't ride no damn bitch ass MTA. Look at that shit. Real New Yorkers, we ride fucking trucks. Feel me? Grip that bitch.
Yo, you know she fucks in Tim's, bro. She wearing Tim's on, so I'm about get this shit, nigga.
You
like, yeah, nigga.
Let's break outside. What's up? Suck my dick, bitch! What's good, bitch?
So, yeah, she's basically the final boss of New York hood rats, essentially. Like, don't get me wrong, before she started speaking, Nina, very beautiful woman. After she started speaking, I'm like, God damn, nigga. Did you see the Knicks last night? Along with the like button. Hey, don't forget to like the video. It helps me out a lot.
Nah, bro, you know she a Knicks fan, bro. She get mad every single time since the Knicks, ever since the Knicks lost, bro. I bet she's got a black jersey in her room somewhere, bro.
As well as comedy, something, anything, please. Commenting will help me out a lot. I mean, like, also subscribe if you're new.
Yeah, guys, send me all your big old biddies, bro. I need like 10,000 biddies, bro. Like, dead fucking ass. I want all them biddies, nigga. Shit.
Join the fishbowl. We're getting close to 30K. But other than that, let's get back to the video. But keeping up with her hood rat persona, she SA'd a guy on stream.
Well, not SA'd. It was more like she assisted in an essay.
And then tried to blame him for making it weird, even though he tried to explain multiple times he didn't want it. And then whenever people came out again, you know, accusing her of this, she then tried to blame him again for his own assault.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him because he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
No, I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him.
How you trying to patch that up?
I think he came out.
No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw him one time and he disappeared.
No, the moment I came over, he wasn't here.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be his friend, though. Why was you a bitch? Okay.
Wow. Even when a nigga doesn't even want it, fucking, that's crazy, bro. Even a nigga doesn't want it, he still gets called a bitch and all kinds of names and shit like that. That's crazy, bro.
But with Saeed, though, I do gotta talk to Saeed. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I was looking for him all day.
Yes, chat. She literally did the worst thing you could do to someone on stream, except for instead of getting arrested and, you know, permanently banned on Twitch, like the person that essayed Emaru did, she is having a pretty flourishing career. Now, this clip is re-emerging because this happened last year. So,
it was last year.
Yeah,
okay.
she got away with this for a while now, and obviously people are bringing it back up after the whole Emaru controversy because Twitch permanently banned the person. Well, it was a 30-day ban at first, but then they turned it into a permanent ban to the person that essayed Emaru. But this is even worse. Obviously, the guy only attacked Emaru for like, let's say a couple seconds. It was like less than like 5 seconds, right? Not saying that's good at all. Really bad. This guy was getting chased around the house and people were laughing at him because he didn't want to do anything sexual with these women on stream. For some reason, it's now his fault that Nina Lynn is in trouble. Like, she's trying to make it seem like he should be the one in trouble here. He's the one that's the weirdo. How dare he shut down my sexual advances? Well, actually, it was 2 women. I know, some of us can't even get one. This guy out here got 2. I know, chat. Come on, let's get back to the real problem at hand here.
Yeah, wow, 2 women attacked you, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm low-key into that shit, like sexually aggressive women. But at the same time, nigga, if I don't like you, nigga, I don't like you. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because like you learn as like a dude when you get older, sometimes a lot of this shit don't fly. Especially like if you're not into somebody, you're just not into them. There's no way to change that, even if you're a dude. Like dudes have like the almost the same mindset when it comes to like body language, but we as men barely know, or like there's men that know how to use their body language, but there's also men that don't know how to use their body language, and that what sucks. But like it is what it is.
So the other woman that also essayed this guy is known as Zoe Spencer. Now, the whole entire Twitch community hates this woman, all right? She already is falling off, right? Her whole entire community is crumbling before her eyes. This happened before she even started essaying people, all right? People already had enough of this woman. Now, Nina Lynn, she's hanging out with Kai Cenat, Agent Doubles. I mean, like, huge streamers. Senna, Ludwig. I mean, like, this woman's getting industry planted all over the goddamn streaming field. She has her seeds in so many different places. Now, if you guys don't know, basically part of Zoe Spencer's and a little bit, well, not even a little bit, I'm like, it's a huge part of her, you know, thing with Nina Lynn, a part of their, like, content is emasculating men, right? Normal guys could be doing normal things and then they'll do something to try to emasculate them, knowing that the guy won't do anything or say anything because, you know, as soon as the guy becomes aggressive with a woman, whoa, I'm just a girl, even though I sound like I smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day.
Nah,
like obviously that's
crazy.
How they operate, right? They operate in the I'm just a girl zone whenever they get called out for some bullshit. But as soon as they do some bullshit, come on, man up. Come on, you're just a man. Come on, man up, right? They never want to take accountability for their actions, which is why one of them.
Because women like this don't know how to take accountability. Like, if like they get hit with some shit, like especially like this, they don't know how to like deal with it. So like they end up doing dances, pulling out ukuleles, and this denying or blaming it on the others. Like, fucking if like everybody's been saying, he's probably gonna say this, I said this like twice already, if the roles were fucking reversed, motherfuckers would be raging right now. Niggas would call them all kinds of rapists, pedophiles, all this other shit. They would have dug up chat logs from decades ago. But since it's on the female side now motherfuckers is gonna be super quiet. Watch, it's gonna be a lot of male creators talking about this, but everybody else is gonna be fucking quiet. There might be like 2 other females, but this shit's gonna die out in like a couple of weeks, because that's what happens when the social media trend on the internet goes. 2 weeks of this shit goes on, nobody gets canceled, nothing happens, and we still have victims who are going through this shit, male or female or whatnot, right? So it's basically just gonna turn into a whole nothing burger by this month ends, which is gonna be fucking sad. Because there's not gonna be no repercussions for a woman essaying a dude, because to be honest, no one cares if a guy gets essayed. Deadass. No one gives two fucking shits if a guy gets raped, essayed, or any kind of shit by a woman. But with that said, let's continue watching Straight's video.
Literally is having her whole career just shut down. Like, no one's talking about Zoe Spencer anymore. So this clip right...
I said this earlier when I reacted to the other stream, but this is just to add on to it.
Here, all right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing magic. All right, boys, I'm already skating the thin line. Is basically what happened last year to Silky's, Faye Silky, assistant.
Oh my God. Saeed, hey, come here. I got you.
Look, the homie that's stopping her is like, that's the homie right there, bro. He like, don't betray that man's loyalty, bro. That dude's trying to help you out, talking about, hey, you on cam, stop this.
Zoe, you can't. Zoe, you can't.
He's 23. No, he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
You remind me of that one video. It's like a cartoon where the niggas start throwing out. It's like buy a car. Oh my God.
Wait, bro.
Like that ass, you are really a...
No.
Look how fast he
You trying to block the nigga from getting ass, you weird.
He don't want it, bro.
He a cop blocker.
He did not tell you
He
that.
don't want it, bro.
So I'm gonna have to cut the clip off right there, but just letting you know, they continued essaying this guy, by the way. They continued on. He tried to get away from them, and then they like grabbed him, dragged him back to the room, and then they started trying to take his clothes off on stream.
Take all this off. Take it off.
Chat, whenever I say the clip, that the longer part of this clip is worse, I mean, like, the reason why I'm not showing it is because I don't think I can. Like, I just don't think I can, and I'm already skating on thin ice. The first part of the clip is already wild, all right? Whenever they were twerking on him and shit, and Nina Lynn was holding him back. Like, brother, what are we doing here?
That's just
what
wild.
are we doing here? So Zoe Spencer, her little part in this, I mean, like, she's already been thrown out of the community, right? No one really talks about her in the community, but Nina Lynn, she's making a huge come up, right? She even did a stream with Pokimane. That is how much clout she has been getting over the past year after she, you know, essayed a guy twice. I don't know if there was more times. I can't find the full VOD on the stream.
It works.
You're,
Yeah, it's like my talk to police.
voice.
It's like when the police roll up on me, I have to switch my voice.
Oh my God, hi.
Okay, ready?
Oh my God, hi guys.
Like it's more like soft.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, she definitely black coded, bro. She got that code switch. That's cold. That's cold as fuck. She really kicking with niggas.
Hi. What's the problem, officer? Oh yeah.
It's cute, but you also sound a little...
What is this? Wait. Like a little...
No.
She's definitely a tomboy, though. She's a feminine tomboy, too. This is crazy.
Like, she's doing streams with huge streamers. She even went to China with Agent Zero, one of her biggest streams. I'm like, hell, Agent's one of the biggest streamers out there. I'm like, he's part of the whole AMP group. And, like, she's getting clouded up, right? She's getting planted all over the Twitch ecosystem. Now, after that happened, obviously, Saeed didn't really have any clout at all. I'm like, don't get me wrong, Faye Silky is kind of a big streamer now. Back then he wasn't as big, but like, let's all be honest here. It seemed like Silky just didn't care, just along with the rest of the guys. You know, they didn't care. They were like, oh my God, bro, stop being gay. Come on, you have these two hood rats trying to twerk on you. It's just a little chlamydia. You can take the pills.
Crazy to think that she has chlamydia. That's wild. Like, this bitch got chlamydia. Oh. I need a gas thing for my fucking soundboard, bro. My soundboard's even working right now? Hold on. Yep, I'm not in fucking Discord, so my soundboard is not gonna work.
for the chlamydia? Come on. Don't catch chlamydia. Like, for some reason, these guys were perfectly fine with allowing their friends to get SA'd. But if a woman did this, or if Saeed did this to one of them, you know that boy would get stomped out. All right, that boy would get stomped out. And some people would be like, oh, well, you know, it's how they look. I mean, like, Zoe Spencer, I'm already trying to say that bitch look burnt out. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'll still hit. Dead ass.
Nina Lynn, as soon as she opens up her...
But no, that's straight in the bowl. Give him a follow and subscribe, whatnot. He needs it. Like, dead ass for a slop tuber, he definitely fucking needs it. Let's see. Hey, Dark Wicked City. I haven't heard about that one in a minute. What is this?
Why do Indian recruits have to step barefoot into red dye before joining the military? It's actually a clever way to quickly screen for flat feet. A normal footprint has a clear arch in the middle, while flat feet leave a full print. You can even try this at home by getting your feet wet and stepping on paper. But why does the military care? Because a normal arch acts like your body's natural shock absorber. Without it, every step hits harder, uses more energy, and makes intense missions much more difficult. Why do Indian recruits have
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, too bad. Like fucking, I twisted my ankle so hard that it just, when I roll my ankle, it's just gonna be just fucking popping, hurting and shit. I can still see it there. I'll fix that shit in post. Oh shit. Viewing, editing, face. Alright, and then we're gonna do the last one. Oh my god. Oh, that's gross. I got crust in my eye somehow. Got 3 more? Let's just do that one. That'll be the last pick that we're gonna use for a booth. I'm gonna overwrite it.
God bless America. God bless America. No, I mean it. God bless her. Nowhere else in the world is quite like it. From the Great Lakes and plains to the completely unwalkable city infrastructure, from the Rocky Mountains to the slow vampiric gentrification of inner cities, there's truly no other place like her. After all, we've got the American dream, where every citizen of the United States has an equal opportunity to achieve success.
Nah, bro. They built the projects and just throw us in there talking about success.
And prosperity through hard work, determination, and initiative. It's like a game of Monopoly, you know? You work hard, you grind your way all the way up to the top. That's unless if you're black. Then every spot on the board turns into a fucking go to jail card. Being black is truly an interesting experience. It's even more interesting when you try to exercise your basic rights. It truly is like playing that rigged game of Monopoly with that one nigga who keeps trying to redo his turn because the dice fell on the floor, you know? Really loves to move the goalpost back. But nothing screams hypocrisy quite like the Second Amendment, or better yet, what happens when black people try to exercise their Second Amendment.
Oh, please. Please talk about the Panther shit, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna be highly upset, but it is what it is if he doesn't. But I'm gonna spill out the story every single fucking time when it's relevant, or when it's relevant. And I think in 1967, 1966, the Panthers went up to the Capitol in Sacramento with AR-15s, using their right of open carry and whatnot, right? A few months after that, a bill has been passed to remove open carry because move open carry for like guns and shit, and a lot of these gun restrictions got put on in California. Yes, California is super anti-gun, and I hate it. Because that's why I always say the joke that black people out here not allowed to have guns.
Zeffner man, legally packing heat, speaks out about the day he was tackled. His body just slammed and put into a chokehold while entering a Walmart.
I'm thinking that it was a racist situation.
Clarence Daniels says he never knew what hit him.
Who is this person? Why is he doing this? This is uncalled for.
Foster told detectives he spotted Daniels getting out of his car with a handgun in the parking lot of this Brandon Walmart. But there was one problem.
I said, listen, I have a concealed weapon. I have a concealed, I have a license. I have a license. He put his hand over my mouth.
Yeah, it's like that. Clarence Daniels is just one of the countless black men that get targeted, assaulted, or in some cases straight up murdered for legally practicing their Second Amendment. I mean, gun permits ain't cheap. Why the hell would I pay all those fees and do all that paperwork?
Yeah, you have to do paperwork, get like past. It should, honestly, I think it should be a lot more harder to anyone, no matter what race, creed, or where the fuck you're from, to get a gun. And I think there should be more rules put on it. Like, mind you, open carry is fine. I think open carry is perfect for like gun owners and shit like that, because that makes me know that you have a gun. And if you pop off and I have a gun, I get to pop off too. But this is not about gun violence. This is more about like having better gun rules and shit like that, so less people can die.
Or just for the cops to turn me into Swiss cheese when they do it for free. But this is America, right? I mean, surely there must be some national gun group with massive influence and willing to stick up for the rights of black Americans, right? Yeah, the National Rifle Association has been pretty silent for a few years now. Organizations such as the NRA, who love to pride themselves on protecting the rights of gun owners, always happen to be particularly silent when the rights of black gun owners are infringed upon. From Clarence Daniels all the way up to Philando Castile, it's like the NRA catches cold feet whenever a black gun owner gets his Second Amendment rights violated. Now, I know what a certain some of you are thinking. Now, these are isolated incidents, and the NRA does not neglect black gun owners. We're all American, and the NRA will always fight for America.
Prove it. Fucking prove it. I swear to God, just fucking prove it. Prove it that like you're all for black people. Because when, I think his name is Trayvon Martin, I could be wrong, when he was shot exclaiming that he had a gun and he was a gun owner, he just got blown the fuck away, bro.
Americans to have guns.
The NRA wasn't always against gun restrictions. The NRA says gun control is racist. They would know. NRA breaks silence on Pasadena Casco shooting by a terrible tragedy. The NRA supported gun control when the Black Panthers had weapons. Yeah. The NRA supported gun control when the Black Panthers had weapons. In the 1960s, even the NRA supported gun control to disarm the group. The NRA not formed to defend African Americans against KKK. Why the NRA has been disaster for black people.
Yeah, that's right. In addition to not only straight up ignoring these incidents whenever they occur, the NRA has historically supported laws that restrict accessibility for black gun owners, kind of proving what black folks have known for years now. Jasper and Cletus down at the NRA chapter ain't exactly our friends. When it comes to defending the rights of black gun owners, the NRA is just as bad as those who infringe upon them. But this is a huge issue, a 156-year issue that's not going to be completely
I know you use the same animations and you just change up small things or whatnot and flip them over, but I really want to do what he's doing though, but I'm terrible with basic animation, so.
Tackled by a singular video. With that being said, I'm going to try my best to dissect this as much as I can, from the racist history of organizations such as the NRA, all the way down to how they operate in the present, and black American responses to it. So let's dig in, because let's be honest, what the hell is the point of giving me a right if you're just going to shoot me when I try to exercise it? I want to start off by saying this video is not pro-gun control, nor is it anti-gun control. Instead of it being a critique of the Second Amendment itself, this video is focusing on the hypocrisy of those in power and how they allow Black Americans to exercise their Second Amendment. In addition, this is pretty different compared to my other opinions I've released. One, that this has probably got the most in-depth research based off of research I've done in both the past and present, but this is also a lot more strongly opinionated. While I've dedicated this channel to this sort of material, some topics, especially ones concerning my identity and blackness, I'm gonna get a lot more passionate about. Maybe a little too passionate at times. But I don't want that to take away from any arguments being made. In fact, I'm gonna use that passion to dig a little deeper and try to find out why it is that the NRA and the government is so terrified of niggas with guns. So, let's dig in.
Like, they would rather have black on violence than black people that have guns due to how black on black violence or whatnot, it's us killing us and not other people. But as soon as we're able to walk around and carry guns and shit like that in an open carry state, motherfuckers want to be scared, which fucking sucks. Like, I hate the fact that like that we can't exercise rights that was given to us after the civil rights movement.
In true American fashion, we're gonna be a straight shooter with the facts. Like all problems that Black Americans face, this problem begins at slavery. It's kind of like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, only replace Kevin Bacon with slavery. The same founding fathers that adopted the glorious Second Amendment also enacted racially discriminatory gun laws, and they had a pretty good reason for it. They were fucking scared. As a nation, whenever you have a group of slaves or second-class citizens, the last thing you want to do is give them guns, or any means of staging armed revolution for that matter. American lawmakers knew that the only way to prevent slaves from pulling a Nat Turner freestyle was
You can tell this dude listened to JPEG Mafia. I don't know where's this song's from. Is it from JPEG Mafia? Oh shit, he actually put in fucking the fucking links and stuff. That's good. That's really good. So I wish I knew what song he was using now.
To ban guns from black people in general. That included any free blacks in the nation as well. But this is where we start to move the goalpost. Even if you have this newly freed population, you can't just give them guns. You're gonna need to make sure they're always in some capacity at a disadvantage. Even when the 14th Amendment was later ratified, entitling African Americans to their civil liberties, this didn't stop states from enacting black codes, which would limit how freely black Americans could acquire weapons.
Listen to this shit.
Of course, passing these restrictions still required a lot of lobbying and political power. And one of the main groups to do this was none other than the good old-fashioned NRA. Contrary to the pseudo-historical claim, the NRA was not founded to help newly freed black people defend themselves from the treacherous Democrats' Ku Klux Klan. The organization wasn't founded until 6 years after slavery was abolished. Founded in 1871, the organization was established by 2 Union veterans, Colonel William C. Church and General George Wingate. The original purpose of the organization was to promote and encourage rifle shooting on a scientific basis, based on how the two noticed many Union civilians were severely untrained with firearms. And by the early 20th century, the group had already established significant political power. While the founding of this organization doesn't have any explicit racist intent or alignment, this didn't stop them from lobbying their support for racist causes. Now, the NRA loves to say that those who claim they're racist don't know their history, so that's okay. We'll do a history lesson. As I stated before, while the founding may not have been explicitly racist, this didn't stop them from lobbying support for racist causes. In less than 50 years after its founding, the NRA already had established significant lobbying power. And the first major lobbying effort the organization found themselves in was the Pennsylvania Uniform Firearms Act of 1926. Under this law, no person could carry a concealed firearm in public without a permit from the local police. Considering the highly racist police forces of these jurisdictions, it was almost impossible for black residents to obtain permits from local police. Another provision under this law stated that permits would only be granted to suitable persons with a proper reason for carrying a firearm. There was no legal definition for what made a person suitable, thus giving the state and police a legal loophole to restrict gun access for black residents. Now you're probably thinking, where the hell was the NRA when the American citizens were having their rights infringed upon? Oh, that's right, they supported it. Instead of defending black people from the KKK, they did the opposite and enabled them. The Klan during Reconstruction was not some shadowy Hydra-like organization. Hell, at the height of the 1920s, it had over 2 million members. The Klan was a membership. It was comprised of lawmakers, police, state and federal employees. The same people the Klan would typically attract were being helped by the NRA to pass these racist gun laws. So no, despite them loving to pride themselves as champions of the Second Amendment, the NRA has never truly supported black people. But I know what some of you are saying, that's so long ago, get over it. And that's okay, we'll look at something a little more recent. Let's travel to the magical and mysterious land known as California. That's right, my friends.
Yes, where I stay at, and when guns laws was pushed so hard that I got mad before I was born.
60s and early 70s saw the rise in left-wing radical black politics that were shaping the nation. This in turn saw the rise of far more militant movements, ones that weren't afraid and more willing to take direct action in order to secure civil liberties. One such group was the Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party was a Marxist-Leninist political organization founded in Oakland in 1966 by college students Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton. The organization heavily focused on class struggle for black Americans, with emphasis on self-determination and self-defense. The organization was famous for its numerous social programs, such as its free breakfast for children, transportation.
So, the free breakfast for children, I'm going to give you another history lesson, was actually made because there was a lot of poor families in the black community. So, they gave out lunches and stuff like that to a lot of children, even those who were not black or whatnot, end up turning into an actual program. I guess, in the 2000s and now or whatnot, especially with Trump's doing and everything like that, Trump's trying to get rid of a lot of these programs and a lot of these free lunches for those who are poor and disenfranchised who can't afford to get lunches or breakfasts for schools and shit like that. That's what Trump's trying to remove. Mind you, this was did by black people first.
Services, education programs, and community health clinics. But all the California lawmakers saw was niggas with guns. More specifically, organized niggas with guns that weren't afraid to take direct action against the state. The state of California, along with the NRA and the FBI, were getting pretty worried. Under COINTELPRO, the FBI was already targeting and neutralizing any people and groups that were deemed subversive to American political stability. But there's one problem. COINTELPRO was illegal as fuck. They still needed a legal option that allowed them to restrict firearm access to the black population. Since you couldn't legally discriminate based off race anymore, they chose the next best thing. Blast. NRA soon backed the Mulford Act, as well as the Gun Control Act of 1968, to get rid of California's open carry law by appealing to the governor at the time and spawn of the devil himself, Ronald Reagan. The bill would ban the usage of Saturday night specials, or small and inexpensive handguns, typically found in lower income neighborhoods that just so happen to make up most of the Black Panther Party's demographics. The plan was simple: get rid of gun rights in black neighborhoods in order to combat quote-unquote drugs and crime, and then start to reinstate them later on for white gun owners in order to protect them from said drugs and crime. Ronald Reagan did all that to take away guns from black people just to get shot by a white guy. In other words, the organizations that were designed to uphold
crazy, right? It'd be your own people.
These freedoms never intended for black Americans to have them to begin with. But here we are in the 21st century. There's no way in the modern age these things can still be happening, right? I mean, surely the NRA and other institutions like them are much more willing to stand up for black American gun owners, right? I think it's safe to jump the gun here and say that the US government and NRA doesn't really like it when black people have guns, which isn't really anything too shocking. However, what is shocking to far too many people is just how easily this dislike and prejudice has maintained legality. A theme we've consistently revisited so far is this idea of moving the goalpost, and how, even with constitutional rights, states and local jurisdictions can easily bypass and restrict them from black Americans. But what happens when the goalpost is outright ignored? What happens when the police get involved? Even without guns and weapons, black Americans have always been viewed.
But I gotta figure this shit out again, because every time I upload to here, I don't know which one. I think this one's the cloud.
Hey guys, this is a video tutorial on export as the beauty of blend shapes. So in order to get
anything about booth, I hate this shit, bro. I really do.
Viewed as threats. Hell, I could walk into a Walmart right now wearing a life vest and a thong and still get my bag searched by security like I'm at the fucking airport. But when guns get added to the equation, it just turns everything up to 100. I don't feel I'd have to explain over a century's worth of police brutality to you watching this, but black people plus guns never equals a good outcome with the police. And that's because of the racism that this nation was founded on is still embedded in the American police force. It doesn't matter which part of the nation you live in or what neighborhood or city. The racist history of the American police force is still reflected in its police today, in the way it trains officers, carries out procedures, and conducts its own investigation. It was systematically designed in order to enforce the racist framework that the United States was founded upon. From Georgia police departments using photos of black men as target practice, all the way up to the entire Minneapolis Police Department. These ideas are entrenched within law enforcement, and there's not much that can be done, or nothing at all that could be done to reform these organizations. There are far too many stories of unarmed black men being gunned down just because officers thought they had a gun. The police, 100 times out of 10, are not gonna ask us if the gun is legal before shooting us dead. While we're at it, let's talk about that funny phrase you might have heard. You might have heard the phrase, the only answer to a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. It's not bad, you know, it rolls off the tongue. There's only one problem. This doesn't apply if you're black. Amantic Bradford Jr., an Army veteran who used his legally owned gun to defend mall patrons from an active shooter. His reward?
Emotional plea for answers after an Alabama police department admits the man they killed during a mall shooting on Thanksgiving night, quoting now, likely was not the gunman. His family broke down as they described their son and brother, E.J. Bradford Jr., as a loving man who cared for his sick father and thought of others before himself. We are left with more questions than answers at this point during the investigation, with police releasing few details from the incident so far.
Or Jamel Robertson, a security guard who was restraining an active shooter who then proceeded to get shot to death on sight by officers when they responded to the scene. From Amir Locke to the countless other black Americans who have been shot legally carrying their weapons, there's no such thing as a good guy with a gun when you're black. In fact, the very fact that you are black with a gun makes you a bad guy in the eyes of law enforcement. But who do we run to? I mean, surely there must be some sort of gun rights group that's willing to stick up for our civil liberties, right? Oh wait, we did that bit already. The issue with these rights being enforced stems from more than just law enforcement being inherently racist. It also comes from other gun owners as well. Back in 2002, the American Psychological Association did a study focusing on anti-black sentiments found within gun rights groups, specifically predominantly white gun rights groups. The APA revealed that many of these predominantly white groups have a tendency to ostracize black gun owners both within and outside of their organizations. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. How the hell is this any different than hockey? In the study, participants—
Wait, what does that have to do with hockey? Wait, what? Hold on, I missed something.
Surely there must be some sort of gun rights group that's willing to stick up for our civil liberties, right? Oh wait, we did that bit already. The issue with these rights being enforced stems from more than just law enforcement being inherently racist. It also comes from other gun owners as well. Back in 2002, the American Psychological Association did a study focusing on anti-black sentiments found within gun rights groups, specifically predominantly white gun rights groups. The APA revealed that many of these predominantly white groups have a tendency to ostracize black gun owners both within and outside of their organizations. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. How the hell is this any different than hockey? In the study, participants were asked to correlate phrases regarding gun culture with racial demographics. The study's findings showed that white Americans, on average, within these groups that held high levels of anti-blackness associated phrases such as gun rights, self-defense, and National Rifle Association with white people. And conversely, phrases such as gun control, waiting period, and weapons ban with black people. This wasn't limited to just party affiliation either, with both white Democrat and Republicans sharing similar sentiments. But why is that? Well, the answer is quite simple. In fact, all we have to do is go back to our previous theme that's been recurring throughout the video. Guns in the United States always have and always will be associated with power. It's protected within the Constitution to ensure that citizens maintain this sense of power. Only problem is, this power was only intended for white men. The minute black people are granted access to that same power, it disrupts the power dynamic of the way this country operates. A country that will always require a significant portion of the population to be marginalized and unable to express their rights to the fullest extent and capability. This is not me being some woke-ass doomer, this is just the way things are. You can't have black people exercising that same power. Black people fully embracing the Second Amendment and committing to the narrative of armed self-determination would be dangerous.
Yeah, why don't we just embrace the Second Amendment? Like, it's there for us. I don't understand. Like, mind you, cops are gonna just kill us if we low-key just start doing that. But like, why don't we just deadass just embrace it? Like, I don't see anything wrong in embracing gun culture. Like, we should, since the whole United States is based off of gun culture. But like, I feel weird that we're not allowed to have guns while all these other people just have guns. I find it super weird, you know?
For the status quo and the United States. So you do whatever you can to co-opt that narrative. You begin to associate black gun owners with danger, irresponsibility, and crime, so that it gives you and the state further justification to punish black people for exercising their Second Amendment. In short, the thought of legal black gun owners becomes a concept so foreign to these institutions and gun owners themselves. In short, the thought of legal black gun owners becomes a concept so foreign to white America that black gun owners are left with a rigged system trying to limit their rights and no one to turn to and support. But how do we solve this? Yes, this issue is deeply systemic and there's no clear-cut solution to this, but there are steps we can take in order to at least soften some of the blows. As you can probably tell by now, yeah, it's kind of fucked out there for black gun owners. Forget trying to establish any sort of political power when your government gets scared when you try to exercise your basic rights. There's no magic bulletproof vest that can just stop racism. So maybe there lies an answer within all of this. Here's a bit of $1 million idea. What if instead of trying to ask these inherently racist and discriminatory institutions for fair treatment, we instead said, fuck you, arm yourself. Now wait, before you all start throwing tomatoes at me, let's break this down. It's time for black people to collectively leave the NRA alone. Not just because integrating into them is impossible, but it's because we don't need them for solidarity. We've kind of got our own thing going.
Its name? The National African American Gun Association, or NAGA.
NAGA! No! Hey, yo! Nigga, what? Yo. I need a link to this I hope the link is somewhere up here that on these two links or whatnot, but I want to join this organization, bro.
Some call it the NRA for black people.
Doing and loved how positive they were, how much they were really devoted to teaching people how to be positive gun owners and changing the stigma in our communities of gun ownership.
Are you also a member of the NRA?
No.
Why not?
The stigma associated with them is that they're racist.
Don't worry, I got much more.
Lord, I never thought I'd see this day. Now y'all got a chapter. That's what I'm talking about.
Grandmaster Jay is the commander of the NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition. Yep,
Not Fucking Around Coalition, let's go.
Today he's meeting new members to see if their shooting meets his standards.
Don't come out here and try to qualify with a weapon that you're not comfortable with.
That's right, niggas do indeed have guns. NAGAs with guns, if you really want to continue with the puns and dad jokes. Organizations such as NAGA and NFA are taking the charge and leading this fight against the racism of orgs such as the NRA. They're well aware that we have no place in these institutions and organizations, that no matter what they love to champion in their motto and slogans, that they will always view us as threats and uphold the racism of this nation. The only way to gain any sort of power would be to stand in solidarity with each other by forming our own legal coalitions and militia to combat narratives pushed by these organizations. And trust me, they know it's effective. These groups are not nearly as large as the NRA, which has more than 5 million members, but with over 34,000 members and 75 chapters nationwide, NAGA isn't trying to compete with the NRA. Instead, they're attempting to include everyone that they've historically left out. They seek to eventually form their own political action committees, cementing their own political power. But we also have to tackle this through education. After the George Floyd protests, there was a surge in the amount of Black Americans that wanted to become legal gun owners. However, unsurprisingly, the US is still attempting to apply pressure to these owners. As a result, the best way to help
Okay. I was like, why does the mouth look like that? He has a beard and a goatee.
These owners. As a result, the best way to help tackle this is to pivot towards educating the public. One of the best ways to do so is to utilize the same advocacy techniques that organizations such as the NRA use, by having programs that educate as well as create community. This includes partnering with local.
This is what I've been talking about for gun control for decades. Teach people how to use guns, and we end up using guns properly. We're not just sitting there flailing around with no aim or whatnot like we're some like fucking weird ass music video or gangster film or shit like that. Cause real niggas don't turn guns to the side, bro. That's if you wanted to spray and pray, dead ass. But it is what it is.
Black-owned gun shops and offering free training for all members of the community. Promoting this gun literacy helps protect the rights of those gun owners who are having their rights infringed upon, as well as pushing back against those who do so. I mean, if only back then we knew that education was such an effective way to promote awareness. Oh wait, we did, and we got killed for it. If there's anything we've learned today is that being Black is pretty dangerous, with or without weapons. Far too often, if you don't look like a certain phenotype, you're met with fatal consequences trying to exercise your constitutional rights. It proves that despite Black Americans being protected under the law, we were never intended to have access to these laws to begin with. And in this is demonstrated by how both those laws are enforced and infringed upon. Like I mentioned earlier, this truly is like playing that one rigged game of Monopoly. However, the only way to win this time is to snatch the dice from out of their hands. Or go play with people that look like you.
All right. Negroes with guns. Oh, this shit's cheap. It's like $2.99. Oh, it's $9.99. I mean, $1 on a audiobook. Okay, I want that hardcover though. All right, we're gonna bookmark this for this, and then we're gonna bookmark this for that. All right. Thank you, Pillboy. Make sure y'all guys give him a like, follow, and subscribe. He makes a lot of good content based around Black culture and everything like that. And you know, GG's. Next video. Oh, hey! This
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Who sent me this shit. So this shit's crazy. So mind you, Kanye's daughter's like 12, 13, right? This shit's crazy.
Gentlemen, so before this video starts, I just
Kanye was actually right.
I want to say shout out to everybody who actually entered into the Battlefield 6 giveaway that I'm running. Literally, for anybody who follows me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, you don't even have to be a viewer of this channel. If you're just a passerby, I guess you can enter too. No worries. Also, for my guy who actually gave me the idea, right? Because, you know, he was kind of fiending for this game. I actually reached out back to him, and here was his response. He said, bro, OMG, I have no words, sir. Steam, please. I'm cool with that, because I asked him for his platform in those voice notes, and yeah, man, he showed proof that he's been supporting me all this time. So yeah, we chopped it up, and Steam, I'm basically going to be sending him a Steam copy of the game to his Steam name. Anyway, though, you guys already know what it is. Enter the...
You gotta re-edit this so he can remove the Steam code, because that shit was flashed on the screen for a few seconds. Anybody can pause it and just go frame by frame. GG's, bro.
Battlefield 6 giveaway by following the platforms down below: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. And yeah, with that said, let's get into the video. Kim Kardashian and Kanye's daughter, Northwest, 12, sparks concern after fake face tattoos and piercings.
Bitch, I wake up, no stylist. Fresh as fuck, I put it on up, I did this shit. Got this fine, hold no makeup, and she still.
Damn, when you got 12-year-olds running around like this, that's crazy.
And now people in the comment section are saying, a kid doing kid shit and y'all bugging out. It's ridiculous. Another commenter said, we owe Kanye a sincere public apology. He's been right about everything this whole time. Someone else said, give him back to Kanye. Kanye was right. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this video, just for your information, was posted to Kim and Northwest's TikTok page. And as you can see, she started posting a whole bunch of stuff involving her daughter on this particular page. She's kind of been tracking her daughter's antics over the years. So yeah, there's like a lot of different content in regards to all the phases her daughter's been through over the years, you know, growing up and whatnot. So as far as I can see with the general sentiment,
still won't let him see his daughter, which is crazy. They both damn near have the same amount of money and stuff like that, and he's still not allowed to see his daughter. I wonder why.
and somebody in the comment section also said she's a child. Why is this child acting like an adult? If I did this at 12, would have got the belt buckle instead of a belt. Yo, that's kind of crazy because it's true, bro. I definitely know my grandmother, the Christian grandmother that I kind of grew up with. If I
was a girl and I did this shit, I would have got fucking raging demon by my mom. I don't even know. Probably not by my mom, but probably by my mama's husband. I would have got raging demon out of here, bro. I would have got Shinsasu all over fucking the place, bro, with a belt.
If I came home dressed like this, would have been freaked the F out, I swear. But yeah, as of lately, you know, it seems like this new look that Kim and Kanye's daughter, Northwest, is sporting has made it into the news cycle. You know, previously in the previous video I made about this situation regarding Northwest and, you know.
Bro, I hate it here, bro. I hate when people dress up their daughter like adults. It's like, I just hate it. I just hate it so fucking much, bro.
Everything that's been going on. She was, you know, kind of
like, mind you, it's for Halloween or something like that. Damn. By the way, Kim Kardashian, is this Kim right here? If so, she is shorter than her daughter, who is tall as shit, bro. Those are black jeans in there, bro.
dressed like this. A lot of people criticized it. The entire internet basically said, you know, maybe a 12-year-old shouldn't be dressed like this. As you can see with the type of attire she's wearing, it makes her look kind of older for her age. You know, she has this kind of, I don't know, what do you call it? A corset with an attached skirt, kind of accentuating and holding things up that should not be held up. You know, then we had the internet talking about this particular phase she was going through with the blue hair. I guess she likes blue a lot, you know, and the makeup, the contour. Listen, I'm clearly not the father of this child, obviously. I have no children. But it seems as though, and it's very obvious, that Kim Kardashian's influence on her daughter, Northwest Kardashian, is very heavy. You know, you can see how basic.
You can see how, like, you can see some of Kanye's mom and his daughter.
And this is just pure speculation. She's kind of, you know, grooming her daughter to, you know, present herself a certain kind of way in that entertainment Hollywood sphere. Look, which a lot of people are saying this is like for Halloween attire. I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of people are now saying that, you know, this is kind of going too far, right? This is getting a little spooky, a little freaky. And now we have reports of people actually coming out back to defend Kanye, right? And we actually have this old video resurfacing of Kanye, I think like 2 years ago, complaining about all this before it even occurred, right? Because he saw the little red flags, and this is how that went.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're gonna use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even.
And it's fucked up because he's right. He's fucking right. That's the crazy part. He's fucking right about all this shit, except for the Hitler shit. He's not right about that, but he's fucking right about fucking what's been going on between him and Kim Kardashian, because fucking 90% of the time, a lot of men are not be able to see their kids because the parent will move to a different state, a different part of the city where they can't get access to, or it's not 50-50, bro. The parent is keeping away from the kid on purpose to make you look like you're a bad parent. And that's not what's going on. Sometimes people are, even no matter how fucked you are in the head, if you love your kids, you're going to try to be there for your kids, right? You're going to try to be a father, a mother, a brother, a sister. You're going to, an uncle, auntie, and whatnot. You're going to be there for your kids, right? This is fucked up. Seeing this shit happen and Kanye being right about all this shit, bro. Ain't no way. When I was growing up, 12-year-olds did not look like this. We look like fucking 12-year-olds. Like, mind you, there was the street hood rat who was running around and shit like that, trying to be grown or whatnot, but she gets corrected by her mom quickly if her mom's not a street rat.
Always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying?
So yeah, as you guys can see, Kanye had some very strong words towards Kim, the courts, TikTok, and Disney. He didn't want his daughter to be used by all these different platforms and mediums and puppeteers to exploit her image. And
yeah, because he lived through entertainment or whatnot. Now look what his daughter's doing. Like, what the only thing that Kim Kardashian actually did through her whole life, instead of having a father who was O.J. Simpson's lawyer and a reality TV show, or fucking Ray J, what the fuck does she actually do?
and likeness in the media. And as we can see, it's crazy how we're seeing this now in real time. This man, as I always say, when it comes to Kanye in the media, listen, we can all acknowledge that he's said a lot of and done a lot of crazy shit. It is what it is. But when it comes to his daughter, bro, he's always seemed to be a very overprotective father, naturally. And with Kim is, you know, as powerful as Kanye, if not more rich, I believe at this point in time. She's a billionaire as well via the Kardashians. I mean, hey, what more can you say? Kanye was kind of right, especially with him talking about the TikTok stuff. And, you know, I believe Kim has taken down a lot of videos, by the way. But yeah, this is the page he's referring to. And I can understand as a father, you don't want your ex-wife literally documenting every facet of your daughter's phases and weird moments to be publicized for millions of people on the internet. But then again, this is how Kim Kardashian got famous. If you guys know how she got famous with Ray J, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. No shade, no disrespect, but it is what it is. Like, that was a key moment, a pivotal moment in her life that she capitalized on to blow her brand up, and it worked. Hopefully she's not trying to get her daughter to do anything like that in the future, because that would be diabolical. And it would be very ironic, given Kim Kardashian's own mother, Kris Jenner, was apparently the one who brokered the deal between Ray J and Kim Kardashian to kind of get that out there, to make that go viral. It's pretty diabolical stuff, I swear to God. But if you know, you know. Here we have another person on Twitter saying she's just a Molly Santana fan, y'all gassing it. And I really had to search up who Molly Santana was, and apparently it's this woman right here that you can see Northwest with in this photo. I also found a video of this Molly Santana girl, and she does have this particular look that I see a lot of, like Asian-esque rappers, you know, people who have like Asian ancestry rocking like these black teeth. Apparently that's a significant cultural thing in certain communities. But yeah, you can see, you know, she has like the alt rock, like alt emo type look that a lot of, like, that's super popular nowadays with like people like Lil Uzi, Cardi, not Cardi B, I'm talking about Playboy Cardi. You also have rappers like Destroy Lonely that I think she took a picture with. This is Destroy Lonely, right? And rappers like Summers as well, who just like this whole emo rock, alt rock, that whole I'm gonna kill my mom, kill my dad, school shooter type vibe. Like, hey man, if this is what people want to dress up like, they can go for it, man. Hey, people, this is what I love about America and modern society. People are free to express themselves in any way they want. It also actually reminds me of this guy that I follow on TikTok by the name of Baby Goth K. I know at first he looks very androgynous. Certain photos or videos, he did come off looking like kind of like a girl, right? But you can see him rocking this particular type of style here as well, right? I think he's friends with Lil Uzi as well. Yeah, Lil Uzi's right here. So yeah, you can see, I mean, it's just a particular, you know, I fuck with it, bro. You know, I fuck with the creative aspect of it, to be honest. And honestly, this is nothing new, by the way. Obviously, this style stems from emo grunge of the 90s and I believe the late 80s, right? Midwestern emo type stuff that I suppose a lot of like traditionally milquetoast, you know, just normal people in society are, they can find this a little creepy is what I'm trying to say. They're not really used to these particular looks, right? And this goes for all demographics. A lot of people, if you see somebody outside looking like this, you're gonna be like, hey, is it safe for me to be in the general proximity of this person? Are they going to start shooting things up? I mean, let's be for real here. You have people coming outside dressed like the Joker. It might set a few alarm bells off, let's be honest. But as for my thoughts about this, my genuine thoughts about this entire situation, not gonna lie, I do understand the aspect of this, you know, being for Halloween season. She wants to dress up and hang out with her friends and do all kind of like wacky ass shit. Apparently,
no, if she does want to do that, this is like a one-off thing, fine, but like, that's just weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's just fucking weird, bro.
Her favorite rappers are Summers, Lonely, Destroy Lonely, and this other girl, Molly Santana or some shit. I will say though, I mean, this is nothing out of the ordinary for rich kids, let's be honest here. Even if this extends beyond Halloween and she actually starts to adopt this look, I wouldn't be shocked nor surprised. And I will acknowledge that this is the very same thing that Kanye, you know, was trying to call out and was trying to prevent for his own daughter. But it is what it is. I mean, Kim Kardashian's her mom. What can you really do? You know, it is what it is, you know? I don't know what else to say, bro, because I'm so used to all the shenanigans and the tomfoolery of society that none of this really shocks me, you know. And this is, I don't know what Kanye is gonna do, because obviously Kanye is very adverse to media exploitation for himself, right? This is why I'm not gonna get into Kanye, but he doesn't want the same thing that happened to him in particular ways that happens to his daughter, right? And I understand that as a father, you want to protect your daughter, but what can you do if you have no power over the situation and you can't control how she dresses? Meanwhile, you have people in the public who are criticizing your own daughter for dressing in a particular way of which you probably didn't approve of. As a father, then I don't know. I'm just like, I don't have the answers. I really don't. But hopefully it's just a phase. Hopefully, you know, this is just a part of spooky season attire, and you know, she doesn't actually start dressing like this year round, 24/7. For Kanye's sake, obviously. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this situation. Also, for the Battlefield 6 giveaway, be sure to follow the instructions. Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, follow Murray or whatnot. Give him a subscription, all that good stuff. Follow him on his platforms that he literally showing off and all that good stuff. And yeah, hope y'all guys enjoy his content. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Kanye was actually fucking right, and that's the scary part. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm on Discord right now, showing off my my works. Hit that refresh on here. That's why you see me moving around. There's actually Discord right here. I don't want to disable it because I don't want anything to pop out on there. What the fuck? My stream dead? Hold the fuck on. I'm getting 0% frames drop because I don't think I'm connected. What the fuck? Hold on real quick. We're gonna figure out what's going on. Is Twitch down? Hold on, is something downloading here? I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I'm gonna close half of this to see what's going on. Am I still in Discord? Yeah, we're gonna... No, I'm not even in call. Oh, yes, I am. Wait, no, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not even in... Why is my shit at like 0? What is going on here? Hold on real quick. I'm gonna restart the stream, guys. Discard. Hold on. What the fuck is going on with Twitch right now? Could not access a specific channel or stream. Double check your stream key. If it's correct, and connection problem. Yeah, what the fuck is going on right now? No, Twitch is working. Am I still on YouTube? Oh my god, it's taking so long to connect. Let's see. It's not loading up anything. That's crazy. Go to my studio. Go to my studio. I should be still streaming. Why is this shit taking so long? My internet used to never be as slow. What is going on here? I have nothing that's downloading. So it's not my fucking internet. Oh my god. What?